Our first stop for a river detour was Base Camp, the leading premier rafting company in Davao City. They would be our guides down the river today. I have worked with these guys before, and safety and fun is their game. After a short safety briefing, we signed our waivers and loaded up for the 1-hour drive to the source of the Davao River. Harness up, double check, make sure that the team is geared up. Life jackets are a must. If you happen to become unconscious sometime down the river, this life jacket would save your life. There is nothing embarrassing about wearing a helmet. You may think you have a hard head, but I guarantee you the boulders on the river are much harder. Protect the gray matter. Again, another safety drill. Safety, safety, safety. The final practice for rescuing your teammates. We then pray for God's safety as our lives are in His hands. It's time to hit the water.
Of the 71% that covers the Earth's surface, only 2.5% of it is actually fresh water that we can drink. The bad part of that is 98% of it is ice. Now, less than 0.3 is even drinkable water. That means that water is very, very valuable for the human survival. How we take care of that 0.3% relies on us. Now, we're gonna see waters, falls, and rapids. We're gonna see a lot of rapids today. Give me your paddle, let me help you get in. Go all the way to the bottom. You gotta kick, come on, you gotta help him.
Every river has a source. That's where the river begins its journey. The source of a river is usually found in high places, such as hills or mountains. As it flows downstream, it keeps on getting more and more water, so it actually becomes bigger along the way. A river can actually have more than one source. Some rivers begin where a natural spring releases water from deep underground, and it's mostly fresh water that flows across the surface of the land, or rainwater collected. Rivers carry water and nutrients to areas all around the earth. They play a very important part in the water cycle, acting as drainage channels for surface water. Rivers drain nearly 75% of the Earth's land surface. Rivers provide excellent habitat and food for many of the Earth's organisms. Many rare plants and trees grow along the rivers. Ducks, voles, and other animals make their homes on the river banks. Reeds and other plants also grow along the river banks. Other animals use the river for food and drink. Birds such as kingfishers eat small fishes from the river. In Africa, animals such as antelopes, lions, and elephants go to the river to drink water. In the river, though, other animals such as crocodiles live, which then in return eat those animals. River deltas have many different species of wildlife. Insects, mammals, birds, and even reptiles use the delta for their home and for food. Rivers provide travel route for exploration, commerce, and recreation. River valleys and plains provide fertile soils. Farmers in dry regions irrigate their cropland using water carried by irrigation ditches from rivers sometimes far away. Rivers are an important energy source. During the early industrial era, mills, shops, and factories were built near fast-flowing rivers where water could be used to power machines. Today, steep rivers are still used to power hydroelectric plants and their water turbines. With all extreme sports such as whitewater rafting, there is always the inherent risk of death. As we entered a bad section of the rapids, 2 of our team members actually fell off the raft and were sucked underneath the boat. Your body starts to panic, you're gasping for air, and as they were stuck underneath the boat, their life was on the line.
Coming up next on Detour.
After trekking through hours of jungle, we have arrived at the falls. And I'm pretty sure this is the source of the cold springs. It is super, super cold. Let's find out what's underneath.